Всем привет! Today I'd like to tell you about Russian online shopping, and I got this suggestion a pretty long time ago, but actually I just didn't know what to tell about because once in one of the video I mentioned that Russian online shopping is pretty cool and comfortable and cheap, and I didn't know what to tell else, but now I decided that I can tell about this more detailed maybe, because actually now I started buying clothes online and I am so happy that it's so cool and so comfortable and really so easy and cheap. And I don't know how it's abroad, but here it's wonderful, really. And so let me tell from where we begin. Generally, there are three big marketplaces in Russia. One, which is my favorite, is called Ozon. So you have Amazon in Western countries. We don't have Amazon. We could order there before the sanctions, but it was super expensive for Russia because of delivery, and actually comparing the prices, Amazon is super expensive. I mean, comparing with Russian prices. So we have Ozon, then we have Wildberries, the names are in English, and the third one is Yandex Market. It happened so, for some reason, I don't know why, that Wildberries is mostly for females, and for some female stuff like clothes, cosmetics, some jewelry, some cheap jewelry, or so some kind of this, something for house. So everything which, I don't know, typical women buy. Yandex Market is more for men, but actually the the goods are all the same everywhere. But for some reason, women prefer Wildberries, men prefer Yandex Market. They order there mostly some technical stuff or something like this. And Ozon is for everyone. So I prefer Ozon because, I don't know, I like their app, and they don't have any problems like Wildberries with if you want to return the good. Sometimes Wildberries ask to pay 100 rubles, that's $1, for delivery, and I don't want to pay $1 for delivery, and actually it's illegal to ask for this in Russia, but they ask, and Ozon doesn't ask for this. So the thing is that the delivery is free in this marketplace, so you can order everything and it will be for free. I can't say for really tiny villages somewhere, but I guess they just don't want to deliver it to you there. I don't know. But if you live in city or town, which is not so somewhere very far in the forest, it will be for free, mostly quite fast. And there are two ways how to get your stuff. One is the most popular, is their office. They have their offices, and actually in big city there are lots of them. For example, the place where you can come and get your order, I have all of them. One is on the first floor of my block of flats. The other one, I mean, Ozon, Wildberries, and Yandex Market, they're all nearby. The other one is in the next house, and the third one in the two houses, 2 blocks of flats from me. So that's super close, and I don't need to order a delivery to my flat. Because you can also do this, and this is not for free. If I'm not mistaken, that costs $1, so 100 rubles, but maybe it depends. I never do this because it's not comfortable, because I don't know, you have to be at home, you have to wait this deliverer, and there you can just come whenever you want and take your stuff. Also, you can try on some clothes there, or you can take them to your home, try. If it's okay, you leave it like that. If you don't like it or the size is not suitable, you just pack it. Then in the app you write that you want to give it back, to give the photos that everything is okay with the thing, or if something is not okay, you write or what is not okay, and then they check it, and usually it's just several minutes, and then they you give it back to their office. So that's super easy and super comfortable, and I try to order dress like that, I mean clothes, and I just change something, the size is not suitable, and that's cool, because I don't know, going shopping takes a lot of energy for me, and of course it would be much easier to try it on in some shop, just several sizes, but you can actually order several sizes, try, and then give it back. But I don't do this, I order one by one because I know my size, and I try to do it, to try this or that, and usually it's just okay at the first time when I try. So that works, something like that. And I don't know, I really, really love this, and I love that the delivery is free, because I remember that when I was reading about Alaska, when I was thinking about moving to Alaska or something like this, I watched some YouTube videos, and the woman there said that the delivery, the Amazon delivery is a bit more expensive than to the other states. And I was like, do you mean that delivery is not free? How it's, what? Because here delivery is always free, and that's absolutely normal, not to pay for this, even if you order something small, so something really small which costs 50 cents. But of course we need to understand that that's can be not really good for sellers, because Russia is such kind of country, like maybe Asian countries, because Russia is a mixture of Asian and European culture, and in some ways it's European country, in some ways it's an Asian country. And the thing is that here it's more an Asian country, because everything is for client and not for seller, not for worker. So sometimes it's not really there aren't so many benefits for seller to sell it like that, because delivery is free, because the prices are super low, and the marketplace tells you to give the price cuts all the time to make some sales and all that stuff, and that's not actually really good for you, not really what you want to do. What else I can tell you? But I heard that in Amazon there also were some problems with workers or something like this. I don't know exactly what it was, but they had some troubles. Many people were uncheerful with work there. I don't remember. Here also sometimes everything happens, but as a client I'm really happy with that. Also the offices where you can take your order or give it back, they work usually from 9 to 9 or from 10 to 10, so 12 hours. I mean till 10 o'clock in the evening or 9 o'clock in the evening. That's very typical to work like that till the late evening. Again, if you are a client, that's very cool for you. If you are a worker, it's not cool. So, but for me that's great, because it's so cool that you paid for something and then you just go and get it, and you feel like it's a present for you, because you already paid for that, you don't remember that, you just give a present, and it's so happy emotion. So I don't know, I really love it, and many people in Russia love it. We have a joke that any kind of weather can be, but you go to the office, to the marketplace office, and take your order. So that's cool. I'm really cheerful with that. I don't know if there something like that in Western countries. If I move somewhere, I will really miss this. There are three things I will miss if I move. It's very cheap and very easy to get medicine, delivery of stuff, I mean online shopping, and food delivery. Food delivery is also cool, but yeah, there are free shops which give you food delivery, which are the best one, and that's also quite cool, quite cheap, and quite fast actually. and the choice is super big, really so big, and yeah, that's wonderful. I don't know how I'm gonna live like that in the other place. So the deliveries in Russia are quite cool. I'm quite cheerful with that. I'm quite happy with that. So I hope that it was interesting for you, and it would be interesting for me to know how it works in the other countries. Oh, and also there are online shopping in the pharmacy. You can also order some stuff to any kind of pharmacy, almost any kind of pharmacy, and just come and get your order. You don't need to check the pharmacies to look for some medicines, even if you have receipt, so the paper from doctor, that's no problem. You just show it, and they give you your order. That's so cool and much cheaper than just buy it in the pharmacy. So I really love it. But I know that in small villages, when such kind of thing appears, of course, small businesses, they're not happy with that because that's a big concurrence for them, and they try to sabotage it somehow. But usually it doesn't really work because people really love it, and of course that's much more beneficial for them. So that's it. That's finally it. I hope it was interesting for you. So thank you for watching, and пока-пока.